Hey everybody, welcome back to another Brawl Stars video. As you guys probably already know by now, me, Bobby, and OG are all pushing a brawler world record all the way over 2,000 trophies, and on the way up, we obviously got rank 35 brawlers. So I figured I'd just show you guys some gameplay here today, and give you guys some tips and tricks, so you can become OP Carls like me too. And yeah, let's jump on into the gameplay here. The first game here, we were playing Double Swoosh here. Double Swoosh is a pretty good comp for this map. Like, I think we could play this comp in like competitive on this map as long as like Mr. P's banned. Mr. P with Revolving Door, and then like Tara Super and Gale. Those were 3 brawlers we had a lot of trouble with pushing on this map. But for the tips and tricks, the first tip I'd like to give is like, it just pretty much is what I get asked a lot on my stream. Alright, so as I was saying, I'm sorry. If you guys see any Cousins videos, because I've been matchmaking on the spinny star grind up to 2,000 Carl. So if you see any cuts, it's because I have to play a game. So we get a game. It doesn't happen often, but it just happens. So that's why I kind of cut it out there. But so for the first tip, it's what I pretty much get asked a lot on stream. It's basically it's like what star power to use with Carl. It's like a lot of people have this question because like both star powers are pretty good. Like the shield was always good in the old meta, but Carl's got a lot of changes. The meta's changed a lot with like gadgets and stuff. So a lot of people don't really know, and honestly, you can use both. It kind of depends on team comp. Like, I think Power Throw is like the best star power overall for the most part, because Carl does a lot more damage with his pickaxe now than he used to, and with his super, it can get canceled a lot by like gadgets, obviously. And so the shield is kind of overrated, I think, a little. You still use it if you have a Popo on your team, if you have like a Healy comp, or if the map's like really there's a lot of walls, because then your pickaxe isn't traveling very far. So the auto walls can let you reload faster. So the auto walls let you reload faster, and you don't really need the power throw to like help you out with that. But overall, if you don't know which star power to use, just use power throw. It's probably the right one. And my next tip is for Carl Super, because I feel like a lot of people use Carl Super in like the wrong spots. You should only really use it if like you know that like either like you're only gonna use it if you're gonna bait them and think they're gonna make you go in, or if like you're really close to them and you can finish off a kill. Because Carl Super, it's not that great. It does a lot of damage on like the high safe or the Ike and Siege, but other than that, like Carl's Super, it's not that good unless you face like a brawler like, for example, Poco or like Mr. P. Like once you get up close to that brawler through Super, like they have nothing to defend it. They can pretty much just like stand there and take the damage, try to auto-aim you. So Carl's Super, you don't want to use it. You don't really want to use Carl's Super to like get closer to somebody, because by the time you get close to somebody with Carl's Super, if you start it from like far back, by the time you get close to them, your Super is almost going to be over. And then you're just going to get to them and you'll be in low health because you traveled in a straight line to them, you're an easy target. And so you're already weak, and your Super is almost done, and you just now got to them. So like supering towards somebody with Carl to like get over there and do damage, unless it's like really weak or something, if you're like full health, it's not very smart. And my next tip with Carl is like pretty much just like where to shoot Carl's pickaxe, because I feel like a lot of people, they don't really know exactly like the most efficient way to do it. Like obviously, like if you shoot walls, you get pickaxe sooner, but most people don't know like when do I shoot walls, when do I just like peek around the walls, when do I go just for the auto aim shot. So when I auto aim with Carl, it's usually at max distance or like very close range, where like I'm so close range to them, my pickaxe only has one spot to go. I'm so close range to them that my pickaxe only has one spot to go. And so I know where the pickaxe is going to go, so I can just auto aim and get the shots out as fast as possible. But unless they're also max range and running in a straight line away from you, because a lot of times people, they underestimate Carl's range and they'll get so close to you that like you can just hit them for the like 1,848, which is like the max damage. You hit them twice. And so a lot of people underestimate that, and you gotta catch them off guard. Then as soon as you hit them once, they'll walk back in a straight line. So if you walk in a straight line to them and just press auto aim, you just keep hitting them over and over again. But other than that, you don't really want to ever auto aim with Carl. You pretty much just want to be shooting out walls the rest of the time. Or you just be checking max distance for like the bush, as you just did right there. But don't really ever want to be auto aim with Carl, because obviously his shots, you gotta shoot the wall sometimes. The auto aim doesn't always go towards the wall. You pretty just want to go for the wall that's closest to you. I know sometimes like you see a wall and you just kind of like tunnel vision on that one wall, you doing it over and over again. But sometimes you're moving with Carl, they're moving with you. So you have to just always go for the closest wall, and not just the one wall you just hit previously. My next tip for Carl It's pretty much just like when to use Carl's gadget, and you pretty much only want to use it when you're in Carl's super, because it does a little bit of damage, or if you're on the safe or the high safe or the Ike, but it only really does a lot of like damage when you're in your super, because if you guys don't know, the way Carl's gadget works is like it's based on a timer. It's not how far you move, and so with your extra movement speed, with your super, you'll get more use out of your gadget, because if you're just like using regular walking speed, you guys only get out like a few fire behind you. But if you use your super, you have the extra movement speed, so you're gonna be putting out more fire. And it also does more damage for your super, so you pretty much can do 888, which is actually hard to do. Like, I feel like Carl's gadget is a little bit weak, so you don't really even need Carl's gadget, but if you do have it, it's good on the high safe and the siege Ike. But other than that, it's not the greatest. Alright guys, so that's pretty much just gonna wrap up all my tips for Carl. I don't really have that many. If you guys forgot anything, you guys want to know anything, let me know. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it for this video. So probably just gonna put out some music for the rest of this gameplay, finish out this game, and yeah. Really hope you guys enjoyed the video. My channel's kind of blown up over the past few days, so if you're new here, I appreciate it. Thank you for checking out my channel, and if you really enjoy the videos, make sure to subscribe and stick around for a little. I appreciate it a lot, and I'm streaming on Twitch and Trovo almost every night, so make sure to check me out there if you haven't already. I know most of you have, but if you haven't, I appreciate it. And yeah, you guys are staying safe, and I'll see you later.